Day 4, hero. Now, training heroes is possibly the easiest day. I've almost never seen anybody struggle with this day to get 7.2. But there are a couple of things that you can do if you wanted to make sure that you are hitting, easily your 7.2 on this day, and getting what you need. So we have hero recruitment, we have hero experience points, we have shards, skill medals, and exclusive weapons. So there's a couple of different places where you can get all these different things. Hero recruitments is going to be Doom Elites. So run Doom Elite rallies. Use up your stamina. Make sure that you don't cap this out at 120, because once you hit that cap, you don't get any more free stamina. And you're basically missing out on being able to rally more Doom Elites. So run the rallies, come in, just make sure that this is a little bit lower. It takes a couple of hours, quite a few hours to fill back up. So if you just run like 2 or 3 on a quick little, with each of your squats, run them, then you will, be decreasing this, and then you'll just be getting more chances to get tickets. Now, once you get tickets, right, each of the tickets can get you either, let me see here, let's change I need to change this one here. There we go. Each of the tickets could get you skill medals, which also counts for points, or it can get you shards, or it can get you, it can get you these little gears. Okay, so you're going to have a chance to get things that will be helpful for this particular day as well, or that are just going to be helpful for your heroes. So definitely want to run your Doom Elites. That's basically what's going to be. It's going to be the most helpful for the hero recruitment, anyways. Now, once you're running your Doom Elites, right? What else should you do? Well, one thing that is going to be very helpful is running your legendary secret tasks, or running all of them at this UR level. If you run them at UR level, what you get is you get map pieces, right? Which then you can use to sometimes get shards, so more points. But you also get options. You also get, like in this listing here, you can see I get skill medals and I get shards in this UR task. So what you want to just be looking at is that if you continually run this particular section here at gold, then you're going to have an easier time on a hero day, just because you're getting stuff, you're accumulating stuff. And specifically the skill medals are something that if you both get them from the legendary and you focus on tasks when you assist that have the skill medals, and when you plunder others that have with skill medals as one of the prizes, you're just going to get a lot more of those, and then you can reinvest them in your heroes and get points, right? So very easy, actually, most of these things, right? They're going to be very easy to just find them in different places and be able to use them for points. The exclusive weapon shard is going to be, I've seen it most when running campaign. So when I open up the campaign boxes, I'll have sometimes an option, right, to choose between a shard or an exclusive weapon. That's where I've seen it. There's other places that, if you participate and you get prizes and stuff, you can get shards. So just being active, it's something that you can also buy, but without buying, just being active in like campaign and different activities, you're going to get a few exclusive weapon shards here and there that you can then reinvest in your heroes. So this particular day, probably nobody needs a walkthrough, but just to kind of like go through it, just make sure that you're right. I think the biggest thing that you can do to help yourself for this particular day is run Doom Elites, legendary secret tasks, and focus on the skill medals. And that will really help to power up your heroes, get stronger squads later on, but also make really easy points. Okay.